What is up, everybody? This is my WandaVision episode 9, the series finale review. That's the title of the episode. And just quick off, I was really disappointed by this episode. I thought it was really great with what they did, but I was really disappointed with this episode. I'm riding the Mephisto train. I still will. I still think he's gonna be in Doctor Strange 2 by the end of the game, because the ending of this episode. But still, it was really disappointing. That Doctor Strange. There's no big cameo. Man, I really thought Hayward was Ultron. It's just kind of disappointing, but I'm rambling. I made a new intro, so I hope you enjoy that. Let's just roll that intro. This episode starts off right where the last episode ended off, and Wanda starts hitting Agatha with her magic, and the boys go to their rooms and everything. But we learn Agatha's whole thing is that she absorbs witches' powers. I don't know, but when Agatha gets hit, it doesn't really hurt her. She just absorbs the powers into her own. So it like decrepits Wanda's hand. It like changes it. So then, obviously, like a sane person, Wanda throws her car at Agatha, and we get the Wizard of Oz reference with the boots. But then White Vision comes, and it's very similar to the first episode, the first time we saw Vision in the Hex in the last episode, and the only difference is when Vision puts his hand on Wanda, he does sound like Vision. He doesn't really sound like Vision, though. It's weird. But, he does the move he was doing on the Ultron Jones in Age of Ultron and tries to crack Wanda's skull, and that was really weird. We hear the bones cracking. But then Vision comes to the day, and everything, not everything's okay, because White Vision tries to push Vision out the Hex, but, then, they think everything's okay, because he got smashed into a car that exploded, but, Wanda says, "This is our home, let's fight for it," and that's a callback to one of the original episodes, but then White Vision walks out of the fire like this, like a badass, and then, we see, Monica Rambeau watching, the fight go down. She can't do anything to help, and Pietro, or Ralph Boner, is watching, and it's just really annoying. Hate that reveal. They haven't revealed it in this point in the episode yet, but then Wanda goes to the town square where Dottie's talking to her about where Agatha cuts Dottie free, and they cut everybody free, and they're all swarming Wanda, and they're all just asking to leave and stuff, and Wanda gets overpowered, and then she does this thing, and then she's choking them, and she didn't realize that, so she stops, and they're like, "Please let us go, or just kill us. We feel your nightmares." And wow. So then Wanda opens up the hex, and Vision and Tommy and Billy are all there, and Wanda sees them all falling apart, House of M style with the pixels, and she just can't have that. Agatha says, "Free the people or have your family. I can help you with both if you give me your powers." But Wanda shuts down the hex, and then we see Monica trying to get out of the Ralph's house, which we learned Agatha was just living in Ralph's house, and Ralph isn't married to Agatha at all. He's probably the FBI person that Jamie was protecting. But seriously, you cast Evan Peters to be in this show, but all to make a boner joke? God. But then they're all at the town square, and the military is there, White Vision there, and Agatha is there, So they all they do the cool superhero pose, and I don't know, I just thought that was kind of cool. Billy, Tommy, their Vision was like, boys, I know we didn't teach you this, but you were meant to do it. So then a fight breaks out, and Vision fights White Vision, and this is entertaining because they just get smashed through walls, and uh, uh, they can go through each other. But once they stop, and Vision explains this thing I don't remember, but it's like a boat. I don't remember the name of it, but if you replace a boat over time, is it the same as the original boat? And uh, White Vision says no, none is the true boat. But I'm sorry if the audio is different from the last clip. I ate breakfast and my microphone broke, part of it, so I don't have part of it on, so sorry. But then Vision touches White Vision and gives him his memories back. That sounds wrong, man. But then Wanda sneaks up on Agatha and takes her back to the Salem witch trial that she had done in Salem back in like 1693. And Agatha, she draws the attention to Wanda and all the dead people that Agatha had absorbed their powers. They come after Wanda, saying that she's the Scarlet Witch, the one that they foretold, and they tie her up to kill her. That's dark, man. But then, when she's being tied up, she uses her magic, and she gets the Scarlet Witch thing on her head, like the witch from the last episode did. So that's a theory that we all got right. But then it cuts to Tommy and Billy. It cuts to them taking out the army soldiers, and it's a cool scene. I wish they would have done a Quicksilver theme with some music, but I don't know. I wish Quicksilver actually had done that, so they could be so they could actually do that with Evan Peters' Quicksilver. But no, they made a boner joke. But then they high five. But then Hayward is about to kill them, man. He's about to kill them kids. Like, come on, this isn't a public school. I should have not made that joke. Ooh. But then Monica jumps in front of Billy and Tommy, and she uses her powers to protect them and slow down the bullets. But then Tommy catches one with his hands. No, that's Billy. Sorry, it's confusing. It's not really, but you get it. But then Hayward gets back in his car to like get away. But you know who crashes into him? Darcy. And Darcy says, "I hope you have a fun time in prison." Which, yeah, yes. Randall Park wasn't in this episode enough. I'm just gonna say that. But then Wanda flies up and Vision tries to follow her, and she says no. She like makes a barrier, and then she keeps hitting Agatha, and that absorbs her powers. And by the end of it, it seems that she has no powers, and she has nothing. But then her skin starts regenerating all the way, and we see that all the time she hit the hex, she was in spells, ruins, so that no witch could hit her inside that hex. Wanda is very smart, man. So then, this all happens. It's a very cool scene. The CGI is actually pretty good. And then, the tiara appears, which I like that they're doing that moving forward. And then we finally get the scene that, Wanda had seen in the past when she first hit the Mind Stone. She saw herself in this moment. And then we see the Scarlet Witch suit. It's very good, man. Very, very good. I'm looking forward to it in Multiverse of Madness. It's gonna be great, man. But then, I just gotta say one thing about the suit. Someone has to make a meme. DM me it on Instagram. It's in the description. Oh, and she takes all Agatha's powers. But someone make a meme using Wanda's new suit and make it say, "Mom, the food's not that hot," and then the food, and then put the picture of Wanda in the suit, man. That would just be hilarious. But, yeah, so she takes Agatha down and everything. And, Agatha's like, what are you going to do with me now? Are you going to kill me? Imprison me somewhere? And, Wanda says, somewhere. I'm going to make you the person you chose, the nosy neighbor, which is who Catherine Hahn was announced as playing in WandaVision back in 2019. But, then we see, Agnes calls Wanda hot in that suit, so I think they knew. But, Billy, Tommy, Wanda, they all have family reunion. Super-powered parents. I wish Billy and Tommy would have got their suits, man, from the comics. Maybe in Multiverse of Madness, that the child actors posted being in England back in November. But then Monica is, there, and she says, go have time with your family or something. I don't know. But then, they're walking home, and you can see Wanda. It's an internal struggle. She knows she has to do for the best. But then, they go home, and they all transform. So then Billy and Tommy, they're tucking Billy and Tommy in for the night, and, just wow, man, this scene, it's so much emotion. It was maybe my favorite scene, this ending. It was just so, ow, and then her saying goodbye to her kids, and Wanda says, thank you for choosing me to be your mother, which, ow, man. So then they go back home, and we focus on the family portrait, which Wanda probably won't have anymore, but we don't know. White Vision is out there. The kids are probably out there with Mephisto by the end in scene, but, and then Wanda turns the lights off, and Vision says, I read somewhere that it's bad to say goodbye in the dark, and Wanda's like, no, you didn't, and it's just nice, man. It's just a nice ending. So then, they look out into the abyss, seeing that it's all gonna stop. And Vision asks Wanda, before I go, I have to know, what am I? And all our theories were right, or my theory, that Vision in the Hex was the part of the Mind Stone that was in Wanda. Because Vision is the Mind Stone's personality in a body. But then Vision fades away, and come on, man, they had Nash, Wells, and the Flash fade away, and then Vision in this episode. It's just too many deaths this week, man. But then everything fades away, so does the house. It's transforming through time, and then Wanda's back where she started. She has no vision, she has no children, she just has the experience. She walks all the way to the town square, which wouldn't be that far, but everybody's looking at her, as they should, like she's the villain. But, she goes to talk to Monica, and Monica says, nobody knows what sacrifice you made. And that's very true, man. Wanda made a big sacrifice for all them, which, in the first part, she shouldn't have put them in that situation where she had to, but anyway. Wanda flies off, and then we get the post-credit scene where Monica has to go into the theater, and then she goes into the theater, and that person who was requesting her, surprise, she's a Skrull. Which, I don't know, maybe the Aerosmith engineer that dropped off the thing in episode 7 was a Skrull too. It seemed very likely. But, the Skrull says that, your mom's friend has heard you've been grounded. He wants to meet you. And then the Skrull points to the sky, which, I don't know, if you've just been watching the movies, you can tell it's Nick Fury because she pointed to the sky, the sword space station, and him being at the end of Far From Home. But then we don't know how far this scene is from the ending of WandaVision. Hopefully it could be June 2024, because Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange, Elizabeth Olsen is rumored to have a cameo in that movie after this. I don't know. But then we see she's in a remote area. She is going to get the tea, but then we see she's doing the astral projection or whatever projection that Doctor Strange does all the time, and she's flipping through the Darkhold, and the Darkhold makes an appearance. So that proves Agents of Shield is not canon. But she hears her kids crying out for help. Which, do you guys remember when Agnes sprayed them with lavender in episode 5? Lavender is used in, like, witchcraft, kind of, I think. What if, when spraying their kids with lavender in episode 5, it kind of did something with the devil and stuff? And now they're with Mephisto, internally trapped. And maybe in Spider-Man No Way Home, when they're at the Sanctum, Scarlet Witch will also be there, and asking Doctor Strange for help to get her kids back. And then that's how Spider-Man No Way Home sets up Doctor Strange 2. And Agnes, when Wanda took away her powers, said, "You don't know what you've done." Maybe Wanda opened up the multiverse, because when Quentin Beck said that he was from a different Earth in Spider-Man Far From Home, nobody questioned it. Maybe they had met other people saying that too. So maybe that's how everybody's in Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't know, but that's just my theory. But anyway, that's my review of the episode. I hope you like it. I hope you liked the video, and